What's up guys, how you all doing? For today's video I'm going to show you another way harvest honey by hand without any electricity. We're just going to mash up all the comb and get honey. Let's see how it's done. What we're going to do is just squeeze it all out, just mash it with a knife or whatever you wanna cut it with. I might go get spatula, but with the spatula it will be even easier. And then we're going to harvest all the wax as well. You know what? Let me try to do this with this tool. Oh wow, it worked pretty good actually. As you can see, I have wax foundation and looks like it's holding up pretty well. Wow, I might even salvage the wax foundation. Let the bees clean up all the honey from it, and then I will be able to use it for the brood box next year. Awesome, did not expect that. You know what, I'm probably just gonna go and get a regular spatula. By the way, I'm learning just like you, so don't judge me very hard. Okay, and then we're going to flip it over and do the same thing on this side. First of all, I'm just gonna open it, see what happens. Foundation is not a stone now. Let's see if we can salvage it anyway. But it's so satisfying to mash honey like that, you cannot believe it. Beekeeping is very addictive, that's for sure. And as you can see, I'm wearing gloves this time because I have learned it's a lot easier to just have gloves than sticky hands all day. Messed up foundation a little bit. But yeah, simple as that. All we have to do is just take off all the honey and wax and scrape it off of the foundation, and whatever you don't get, the bees can get. By the way, I have wax foundation, some people like plastic foundation, whatever you like. And some people don't use foundations at all. Honestly, there's no wrong way to beekeep, as long as you're doing the most important things right. I notice all that works good for different people and different places. Weather is different and the climate is different. So you just gotta figure it out what works best for you in your area. Yeah, you know what? This is pretty good, but I'm definitely going to go get spatula instead of this. And then the empty frame, I'm gonna put it over here, and I put a little cooking tray under this. So whatever is dripping, not on the floor, but into the tray. That's what I'm doing. You can just mash it up very good like that. Probably be better if you use a knife or something, but this is fine. I just wanted to see what it feels like to mash it with your hand, and it feels actually pretty good. Now, look how much honey there is, but as you can see, there's a lot of wax in there as well. What we're going to do is put it to the strainer like we were doing it when we were spinning it. Pretty much same thing. Probably gonna change the gloves. I put all the honey into the jars. You probably seen it in the part 3. If you haven't, go check it out. Once again, I'm just gonna put all that wax and honey to double strainer. And again, all that stuff, you can buy it. That special strainers and stuff. So I'm just gonna dump it out and let it sit for a while. So it's best to have a couple of buckets and a couple of strainers, because this is definitely a lot longer process to harvest honey. Because you see, this one frame of honey almost filled up the strainer to the top. Let me show you what's happening. You see all that honey is pouring and it's straining very well. and all the wax is going to stay here, which wax is awesome. Beeswax is supernatural and amazing. Also expensive. I can probably put the lid back on, cover it up, so dust doesn't go on it or the bugs doesn't jump on it. And we put it aside and just continue harvesting into this bucket. So, and then I can just put the lid on that and slowly stirring it into the other bucket. But first, let me go get a spatula or something better. Only about 5 minutes later, look at that. Most of the honey went down over there. That's awesome. This one is plastic, a little bit flimsy. Let's see what happens. This one a little bit more firm. Let's see if the firm one works better. Oh yeah, I like the firm better. Look at that. Boom. Yeah, all the honey goes down over there. This is just so satisfying. Wow. I can watch that all day or do that all day. I actually like spatula better because I can actually scrape off all the honey. Boom. Now we're going to flip it over and do the other side. Just look at that. Oh yeah. Just going to uncap it first and then, wow, look at that honey. This is liquid gold. Oh no. Going through a little bit. Definitely a lot longer, and you gotta use a lot more muscle than just spinning it. But nevertheless, this is just so much fun. I don't mind doing this at all. You know what? I'm most likely going to put new foundations because I messed them up pretty bad. So no big deal. Just trying to figure it out which tool is going to be best to use to smash comb like this. It'd probably be easiest to do it if you actually put supers without any comb and let bees build up their own comb, and it'll probably be easier to just harvest it. But you know, again, your own preference, what you like better. Definitely gloves is a huge good idea because I don't feel my hands as sticky anymore. Just gloves is sticky. I can just take them off if I have to. And once again, I'm just gonna put this back down this way, let it drip for a while. Next. Honestly, I think this kind of spatula is the best. Let me try to do it the other way. No, this way is the best. Oh yeah, look at that, so clean. There you go. Let me show you what's happening with this. You see there's still dripping, the honey still dripping. So you could probably grab one of these and just help it out a little bit. Get all the honey down that way. Squeeze it. Make sure it goes all into the bucket. Once again, we're going to pour a little bit honey in here. Just like that. And now we wait. Put it aside again. Okay, I'm gonna do one more and then I'll take a break. Wait till all the honey is going to filter too. It's so awesome. Gonna get all the wax as possible because we're probably going to make candles. Let me know in comments below and thumbs up this video if you want to see me melting the wax and see how to filter the wax and make candles. And we'll do that if you guys are interested. Look at that. Okay, one more time. Okay, one more time. Yeah. Amazing, so much honey. I can't believe it. This is just a half a super, so it probably take me a while to stain all that. Also, I probably need another container to put away all the wax that has been stained. So I need to go get that. Let me show you an example. Remember in part 2 I had to stain all the uncappings, and as you can see they pretty much dry, almost no honey in there, non-sticky, and that's what we want to do. That's perfect. So now I just need another container and put it away all the wax and repeat this process till all my honey is gone. You probably will have to strain it for a few hours till it's all completely stained really well. We're gonna add to it a little bit more and then we're just going to leave it to stain for a while. By the way, this strainers come off. There's double strainer, so that way I can put all the wax in a different bucket. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. This method a lot slower to harvest honey. You have to wait a couple of hours till all the honey gets strained. The best way to have at least 2 buckets. But also if you don't have any electricity around you, this is a good way to do it as well. Or just get yourself a very big strainer. And if you have 2 hives, it'll be no time. Maybe in one day you can do it. But if you have 10 hives, you're gonna be doing this for the whole week straight. You probably can at least get a hand spinner if you have lots of hives. This method is only good if you only have 1 or 2 or 3, maybe 4 hives maximum. Otherwise, it'll take very long time to harvest it like that. But let me know in comments below, what do you think? If you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. Also, we need to do something with this wax. I'm going to make my own wax melter and melt all the wax. Again, I will have to strain it from all the impurities and junk, and then hopefully maybe we'll do some candles or some kind of other stuff. Let me know in comments below if you want to see that, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.